Hey everyone, my name is Josh Kroenke. Yeah, just like the owner of the Denver Nuggets. But I'm not into basketball or management, and I'm definitely not a billionaire. What I do know is cars, and that's exactly what I talk about on this channel. Alright, enough with the intro. Let's get into today's topic.
Over time and with continued use, the return mechanism located in the steering column can experience wear. This component is responsible for ensuring that the steering wheel returns smoothly to the center position. Wear can affect the effectiveness of this mechanism, causing the steering wheel to not return properly. Power steering problems. Power steering facilitates the turning of the steering wheel, and any failure in this system can affect the return of the steering wheel. Problems such as fluid leakage, faulty pumps or leaks in the power steering system can interfere with the smooth return of the steering wheel. Wheel lockups or suspension problems can prevent the steering wheel from returning to position. Uneven tire wear, spring problems, or damage to suspension components can create resistance to steering wheel movement. Wheel misalignment. Wheel misalignment can cause the steering wheel to not return properly. If the wheels are not properly aligned, the vehicle tends to drift, creating additional resistance in the steering mechanism and affecting steering wheel return. Excessive friction on internal components. Accumulation of dirt, dust, or debris on the internal components of the steering column can generate excessive friction. This hinders the smooth movement of the steering wheel, affecting its ability to return to the neutral position. What happens when the steering wheel does not return to the neutral position? Failure of the steering wheel to return compromises vehicle stability and control. In addition to generating an uncomfortable driving sensation, this problem can make it difficult to correct the trajectory, increasing the risk of accidents in emergency situations. What problems can be caused by a steering wheel that does not return to its position? A steering wheel that does not return properly can cause everything from irregular tire wear to increased steering effort. These effects not only affect driver comfort, but can also cause damage to other steering system components. Steps to diagnose the steering wheel problem. To identify the reason for the steering wheel not returning to position, it is crucial to perform a thorough diagnosis. Listed below are the detailed steps you can follow. Visual inspection of the steering column. Visually inspect the steering column for signs of wear, damage, or any obstructions. Inspect the external components and look for clues to potential problems. Suspension components check. Examine suspension components such as shock absorbers, springs, and bushings. Problems in these elements can generate resistance in the steering wheel and affect its return. Inspect the return mechanism. Disassemble or inspect the return mechanism on the steering column. Look for signs of wear, dirt accumulation, or possible damage to internal components that may be affecting the steering return. Test drive. Perform a test drive in a safe environment. Observe the behavior of the steering wheel during turns and maneuvers. Pay attention to any resistance or irregularities in the return. Diagnostic code analysis. If applicable, use a diagnostic scanner to check for steering system error codes. The codes can provide crucial information about possible faults in sensors, actuators, or other electronic components. Consult with professionals. If the above steps do not reveal the cause of the problem, seek the advice of a professional auto mechanic. Specialized tools and equipment may be necessary for a more accurate diagnosis. Performing these steps systematically will allow a more accurate diagnosis of the problem of the steering wheel not returning to its position. Keep in mind that some steps may require specific technical knowledge and tools, so consultation with a professional may be crucial for an effective solution. What allows the steering wheel to return? Proper steering wheel return is essential to maintain vehicle stability and allow for a smooth ride. This process ensures that the driver can maneuver accurately and react quickly to changes in the road. What happens when the steering wheel deflects? Power steering is crucial in facilitating steering wheel turning. Difficulty turning, strange noises, or loss of assistance may indicate problems in the power steering system that require immediate attention. You may also be interested in, why does my steering wheel vibrate? Why does my car steering wheel not return to its position? Why does my car steering wheel not return to its position? Why does my car steering wheel not return to its position? Why does my car steering will not return to its position? Why does my car steering wheel get hard when turning? Why does my car steering wheel not return to its position? In conclusion, Maintaining proper steering wheel return is vital for safe driving and overall vehicle performance. Neglecting this aspect can lead to handling issues and potential hazards on the road. Regular checks and maintenance can ensure that your steering system functions smoothly, allowing for a safer and more enjoyable driving experience. Remember, a well-cared-for vehicle not only enhances your safety but also prolongs its lifespan. Stay vigilant and prioritize your automotive care routine.